I have no idea what is happening. So, are you guys able to hear me now or not? Because I saw in the chat that I had myself muted. I thought I just unmuted, and yet you guys are still saying you can't hear me. Now you can hear me. Okay. I have now done 2 intros, and I swear the mic was I don't know what happened, but we're here now. Huzzah, hooray, we've made it. Okay. I don't know what I honestly don't know what to say. I've now introed twice, and I really don't feel like doing it again, so we're just going to start playing GreedFall. You guys should know what the score is. We played GreedFall a couple weeks ago. I didn't really mean to. We were going to do an Outer World stream. And for various reasons, we couldn't do the Outer Worlds, and so I ended up playing GreedFall. I've been thinking about it since then, and and basically, I don't know, I kind of felt like playing the game some more, and so I figured, what the heck, Katie and I are going to stream tomorrow. Katie wasn't able to stream today, and so I figured, what the heck, may as well put on a solo stream and jump back into GreedFall. So, thank you to everyone who is here. I hope that you're having a great weekend. Flucus, thank you. I did a whole thing about, you agreed with me on the greatest video of all time. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I tweeted out a video from Girlfriend Reviews, which is possibly the greatest YouTube channel in existence. It's a parody of Animal Crossing and the Bad Guy song called Bass Guy, because apparently... when you play Animal Crossing, you catch a lot of bass. That is such a phenomenal video. That is so goddamn good. To me, it's peak internet. And I said this apparently on mute, but and I say this with all the positivity in the world. But Girlfriend Reviews, God, they're so goddamn good. They're so good at making YouTube videos, it makes me want to quit. And I say that facetiously and also to be complimentary, but it's so fucking good. I'm going like, God damn it, I wish I thought of this. It's so good. I love it so much. If you haven't seen it, go check out Girlfriend Reviews. It's probably got to be one of the quickest growing gaming channels. I don't even think it's been around for a year, and they're well into the hundreds of thousands of subs already. Great concept. And I tweeted out the link to that video on my Twitter. The stream is lagging a huge amount. Oh, well, let's see here. All right, let's try one thing here. Stream is probably lagging quite a bit, so we're gonna pause real quick and then come back. 1 second. Okay, I should be back. We're just gonna try and use the same profile that we normally did Skyrim on, and that should work. I mean, theoretically. Let me know how we're doing on the stream evenness. Actually, let me do a couple of other things as well. Let's disable the preview on OBS. Let's make sure that everything else, nothing else is taking up too much. Nothing else is going to take up too much resources on that front. You guys are saying nope, still laggy. Okay, let's give it a second just to see if it doesn't perk up a bit. Hannah says it's better. Burn says it's perked up. Okay, very good. God, OBS is really kind of a bitch sometimes when it comes to CPU cycles. That is so goddamn unfair. I'm waiting to see if it'll just chill out a little bit. I don't think we need to talk to this guy.
What do you want, Renaxi?
I must leave.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything to talk to about him. So if I'm not mistaken, we found the one lady who was supposed to give us some information potentially about a cure, but she ended up having nothing. If you weren't here when we played the first time we streamed GreedFall, basically we're jumping into the middle of the game, which kind of begs a whole nother question about whether or not, if I'm going to stream this multiple times, whether or not I should restart. I feel like that might be a big hassle, and I'm also still not sure how much this game's going to keep my attention, so I'm reluctant to do that. But if you guys would like to see me start the game over from the beginning, that could be a thing. That could be a thing. Possibly. And yeah, also, if you weren't here, basically the recap on the game is there is a plague that has been sort of ravaging a bunch of different factions, and they're all on this one island called Tier 4D because they believe that there may be some sort of clue, some sort of hint to a way to cure the plague. So unfortunately topical. I did not intend that to be the case, but hey, what are you going to do? Flucus, okay, so you are starting Bound by Flame. Have I played that one? Yes, I have. I have played Bound by Flame, but I have not beaten it. That is probably... I beat and played Technomancer and Mars Warlog, and I thought that Mars Warlog was... Wait, no, I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, no, Mars Warlogs. I thought that was really very rough. But by the time I got to Bound by Flame, I was like, oh boy, this is rough. So I didn't get through Bound by Flame, but I think that may have also just been because I was like binging everything spiders, and so I got a little worn out on it. But not a terrible game. Just they definitely get rougher the further back you go, the older the games are. But GreedFall is by far their most polished game that they've done. Is this going to be a tipsy stream? Yeah, probably not. At least not for me, not too much anyway. But I know many of you have drink in hand, so I mean, cheers, absolutely. Let's see. I mean, I guess we could go to the village that Petrus had signaled that we should go to. Got to get to the edge of this area in order to leave. And let me know if it's laggy or if the stream starts to degrade in any way. The last time we did this, I went with like the lowest, not the lowest stream quality, but like a 720, 30 frames per second, just to make sure it wasn't interfering with anything. But I also looked at it afterwards and I'm like, ugh, 720 just looks like crap. It's laggy, it petered out for a bit. Yep, because the CPU utilization is right at 100. That is unfortunate. Okay, so just so I want you guys to be able to actually be able to watch the game and not have it skip all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump us down to 720, just because that's easier. Okay. All right, so here we go. I'll give it 1 second and we'll be right back again. How about that? And we're back again. So yeah, you'll see it. You'll see the it won't look quite as good, but it should be not so choppy anymore. That should be much better, I hope, as far as the choppiness is concerned. No, I'm back. Can you guys see that I'm back? Want to make sure that everybody knows that we're back. I show that I'm streaming, so hopefully I'm back on for you guys. Burn says, rest in peace to the stream. Sasaga says, I can see stuff happening. Oh, the stream's over. Wait, are you dead? Wait, what? You have to close the stream and reload. Because it's playing for me, looks good to me. I am definitely streaming. See it? And some can. Try refreshing your page. Okay, hopefully that does it. Gosh, man, you know what it is? It's all these goddamn Zoom meetings going on. That's what it is. It's everybody FaceTiming and Skyping, etc., etc. Aaron, yeah, we should be going at about 2 Central. At least that's the plan right now. I think you've mainly been doing your Mass Effect streams at noon, if I'm not mistaken. Which have been. I'm glad that you're doing those. It's been fun watching. Okay. Tier Daub, the Blacklands. Okay, and we need to go to the South Road, and that'll take us about a day. Okay, god damn, the frame rate just absolutely decimates itself sometimes. Hey, but we have stuff to do with the companions. People at least want to talk, so let's talk to Petrus.
Ah, my child, I'm happy that you are here. I've had an idea that I wish to present to you.
Please do.
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. She is a formidable woman, gifted and diplomatically skilled. I fear that your cousin might be a little defenseless when dealing with her, and would like to give him a few weapons.
What do you have in mind?
Diplomacy is not only a matter of formal encounters and choreographed etiquette. If we had the means to action more personal leverage, the Mother Cardinal could not manipulate your cousin.
How could we ever find anything of that sort?
Everyone has nasty little secrets, my child. It's our task to discover Cornelia's.
It is a very good idea, but alas, I have other problems to resolve first.
I understand. Come and find me when you are ready.
Oh, and also, I see that some people are still having some issues. I really think it may just be, I don't know what it is, maybe just kind of the load on the network. I know Katie was having a bunch of issues yesterday on her stream also. So hopefully that's all it is. I mean, I think my internet has been fine so far. It still says that I'm streaming, and we're not hardly taking up anything as far as CPU usage, so... Alright, let's ask him about his presence at the court of Orsay.
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic, but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Okay, let's talk to Afra, because I think she's still probably the newest to the team. It does have a little bit of a Corypheus vibe to it. This guy brings a whole new meaning to vocal fry. Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Desade, I'd like to discuss something with you.
I'm listening.
My colleagues are only interested in the physiology of the islanders and consider everything else to be superstitions. However, if we want to understand how they are transforming, we need to take a look at their culture. The potions they drink, the dyes they use are surely the source of their physical changes.
Why not talk about it with Siora? It seems to me that she would be the best one to help you.
Siora is very suspicious of me. She will never betray the secrets of the Doneigada. But I was told about a place of ritual called Kurganau, decorated with carvings and offerings. By studying them, I hope to better understand what is possibly the greatest mystery of this century. But you are already very busy. We'll talk about it another time. Anything else?
Whether she often holds people at gunpoint, which I think is sort of how we met her, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you often hold strangers at gunpoint?
Only when I'm being tracked. What about you? Do you often track young ladies?
Tell her that her charm guided you. Tell her that her journal made you want to find her. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I don't think we're going to go the flirt option here with Afra.
Your journal was surprisingly thorough, and your observations very pertinent. How could one not want to find someone so brilliant?
It could have fallen into the hands of a boorish idiot, unable to understand any of it. I'm glad it was you who found it. Anything else?
When did you arrive on the island?
A little more than 2 years ago. My master, Dr. Vasili, suggested that I should follow him to Tirfredi. He needed help cataloguing all the unknown plants and animals. How could I decline such an offer? There's so much to discover here.
Do you miss the continent, your city, your family perhaps?
No. When I arrived on this island, I immediately knew that it was where I was supposed to be.
I like her voice actress, but I do think that the lip flaps being so off is really a weird thing. Hey Alex, glad you could make it. Tell her it is the Maker's will. Alright, here we go. Her hometown. Let's ask about where she's...
Where do you come from, Afra?
From Alima near Al-Sad. It is but a small town, but there is a particularly renowned observatory there. My parents wanted me to become an astronomer, but I chose the Earth over the sky. I was always more intrigued by life rather than distant stars. Plants and animals fascinated me as a child. For this reason, I left Alima quite early to study in the capital, and I seldom returned.
I must leave you.
I wonder if some of the technical difficulties are... I mean, I was kind of joking, but I wonder if that's literally what it is. The fact that there's so many people right now trying to watch stuff and so many people trying to stream stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. But anyway, I hope the lag and the technical stuff isn't too bad. Hopefully it calms down. I know it was hitting Katie a lot yesterday. Anyway, let's talk to Vasco, our pirate companion.
Desarde, I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information. But I see you're already busy with something else. Come find me again when you're available. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Okay, anything from Kurt? Well,
Greenblood, my friend. Do you need something?
I mean, technically we still have Kurt's
I'm
personal
asleep.
quest open, so...
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
So let's swap out the aura for Petrus. Nope, not what I need to do. Okay, let's also, I guess, manage inventory, basically. Right, this would be... purchase and sale. Okay, so this would be to sell stuff. I really wonder if I shouldn't store this great scythe thing, because maybe it'll be good later on. I don't have the mental power to use this ring. This is a very old saber. Hannah, okay, I think I heard if you wait to do Kurt's personal quest for too long, he gets really mad. That's a good tip. Thanks for letting me know that. Force Ghost Yoda, would I recommend GreedFall? You know, I honestly don't know at this point. I think we might kind of find out here together by playing it, because when I first started playing it, I was pretty good on it. I was pretty hyped for it before it came out, and when it first came out, I enjoyed it, I liked it, but I do think it has some pacing issues. I think that it has some sort of issues of distinguishing between the characters and between the different plot lines to make everything really clear. And so for that reason, it can get a little muddled on the story and a little boring. And if I start sort of losing track of the stakes of what's really important in the story and the characters, I completely lose interest in a game. So that's what happened. So yeah, not like at this point in time, I cannot recommend it, but I also don't want to act like that means it's, you know, not worth it at all. Yeah, that's weird. So I'm rocking the old Serene boots, but actually, oh, because they have the highest armor. I have sturdy Al-Sad boots, and I don't remember if I actually need these for anything. I also don't really have a lot in... Here, let's sell this junk. Sell it to a merchant. Okay. Good to know. Five scale. Okay, alright, well, we got a little more money now. Burn says, so far GreedFall seems like such a combination of so many games that I've already played, but lacks a charm. Charm is really an interesting thing, because I feel like Technomancer had charm in spades, and just lacked a lot of polish, and I think GreedFall also lacks polish, but has more than Technomancer, and just, yeah, that element of, as you say, polish. Or rather, charm, sorry. Okay, we definitely don't need this many tricorns. Don't really know if we need the turban. Okay, yeah, so the goldsmith's gloves also give me more craftsmen, so I always keep those, but the fighter's gauntlets I don't think I'm really gonna need for anything. This soldier's reinforced gloves are pretty good, though. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so Ducky says, I enjoy GreedFall, but I feel like I'm playing budget Inquisition, so may as well play Inquisition. I've had that feeling with other games before. I had that feeling in a lot of ways playing some of the newer Assassin's Creed games, like Origins, and I mean, okay, so technically I haven't played Odyssey, but even just watching it, it looks so similar to Origins that I feel like I'm playing budget Witcher, and so it makes me want to go play The Witcher instead. That's actually kind of a good point. It's so interesting. You know what, Ducky? That's a really good point. I don't know if I realized this, but I've been having this craving to play Inquisition again, and I wonder if it's not because I played this, you know? That might be like more true than I even realized. Oh, that's the other thing, is I need the bench to break stuff down, don't I? I can't just break stuff down at will. I don't want to say that that's annoying, per se. I mean, it is kind of. Yeah, so let's actually break down some stuff, because I'm not necessarily, like, crafting a lot right now, because I'm just trying to get back into the swing of the game, but I remember crafting being a really important element. Okay, so if I recycle, I get a 50% chance to recover this amount of stuff from this cavalry saber. Okay, so I got some of that, and the same thing for this stiletto. Yeah, Alex, you're right, by the way, about the KOTOR 2 approach. I've just gotten so kind of spoiled with Andromeda because you can break down gear in the field. Flucus, you're really right. I mean, I'm honestly, like, I really agree with you on the whole, like, feeling like you've done everything in Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Although, I go back and forth with that. I feel like sometimes I have done everything in Dragon Age and Mass Effect, and then other times I'm like, no, I haven't. Like, I still haven't, you know, I don't know. I'm still playing Andromeda again, so... And I've been wanting to play Inquisition again. But I totally get the desire to want something new. I can't remember if you've already done GreedFall as well. I feel like maybe we talked about it at some point, but I feel like GreedFall is maybe still worth the shot, kind of. Depends on if you have the patience to say, okay, this may be kind of slow in some parts, but you still want to try it out. Now, I will say that for the chest pieces, I try and keep one from each faction no matter what. And also, you know, one that has, like, I've got this alchemist one, which improves my science. So I always try and keep that. Yeah, so I'm going to keep all of those. He's got good armor, honestly. Yeah, pretty much everybody's got good gear. Maybe we give these to... Nah, just leave him with this. Okay, then let's go ahead and recycle these reinforced ones. And the fighter's gauntlets also. Sure. Soft old boots. Probably don't really need these. Anybody need them? No. Let's go ahead and recycle. So we got basically just like leather and ore, to be quite honest. Lucas, you haven't done GreedFall yet. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably more like, again, I'm not ready to recommend it. I'm honestly not ready to say go out there and spend money on it. Unless maybe you really want to take the chance and it's like on a deep sale or something. I know a lot of places have been doing sales just because they know people are stuck inside right now. Which, by the way, how is everybody still doing? I feel like that's worthwhile checking in more than once. Everybody's still sane. I know the longer this goes on, the kind of the tougher it gets. Hopefully everybody is still finding ways to keep themselves not just entertained, but connected to your friends and family, and try and find a way to... I know we can't, like, go out and congregate, but, you know, go out for a run, go out for a walk, you know, sip on some coffee or tea on your porch or, you know, patio or something to just, like, get some fresh air. The Woodland Nymph says, Jordan, my fiance doesn't have COVID, so that's great. That's very good. That I know those scares can be like really, you can get, you know, rack people's nerves for sure. Can't save in this area. Ghost Yoda, just me in video games. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, you know, for some, I mean, right? Like, I mean, honestly, I may be doing this on a Saturday anyway, whether it's quarantine or not. Susaga, I'm sane-ish, but that's not really different than before. Yeah. Hannah, I'm glad that that you're doing better now. Yeah, it's a transition. It's tough to get used to, for sure. Aaron says day 20, and I'm told by my doctor to stay alone until there's a vaccine. Good news is boyfriend and I are killing it during Zoom trivia nights with friends. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, we're all, I think, hoping for that, for some sort of, you know, vaccine or just different treatment methods. Just kind of a better understanding of how we're going to deal with this scientifically, medically, all the experts out there working on it. Bosog. It's weird because I tend to stay inside during the summertime when I'm free, but now when I'm supposed to work, not it's like this uncanny valley state. Yeah, for sure. I always forget that the time does change in this game. Kind of interesting. It's nice, but I feel like the day-night cycle is a little quick for my taste. How are we on inventory? We've got plenty of space now. I don't really think we need to... Do I want to buy anything else, though? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I can buy a better sword. So this straight saber... The straight saber doesn't do as much armor damage, but... It does look like it's a better overall weapon. Gayer than you, that's a really good point. I'm the same. I feel fine just like being at home, but as soon as someone says you have to, it's like, oh wow. Totally different feeling. So as much as I have liked this sword, let's see, it's got an 80, does it have an 80% stun chance? That's interesting. 6% fury generation. Cost fury. Yeah, so this straight saber is 100% better than what I've got, but it's 465 gold, which is a pretty big chunk of what I've got right now. And it does 21 more damage. Interesting. I kind of feel like I'd rather have an upgrade to my gun. Oh, ammo. That's what I need to buy, right? Remember that? At the end of the last stream, I was like running out of bullets when I needed them. And I can craft bullets. I don't remember who said that. Maybe Hannah told me I can craft bullets. Amy, have I missed any shankings? No, not yet. We're going to try and shank some people, I promise. Oh boy, there are some really... So this pistol, let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking, right? Look at that pistol. That looks beast mode. Multiple pistol with elegant roundel. Roundel, am I saying that right? Because I only have accuracy 2, so I can't use like the absolute best... But this actually does way less armor damage, and I thought that kind of armor damage was one of the big aspects of... Generates less fury, fires faster, interesting. Flucus, exactly. I feel exactly the same way. Sci-fi, epic, fantasy, RPG that's not Star Wars, Star Trek, Mass Effect, 100% agree. Starfield is, I guess, kind of what we're waiting on, but we're probably going to be waiting on that for a long time. Star Citizen is also kind of the same thing. It's like, hey, great promise, but we don't really know if that's ready to go. I really apologize if this is like massively boring. I'm just trying to kind of figure out like, oh dang, this old dueling pistol only has a little less armor damage, way more physical damage, even more than the multiple one. So why is this multiple one so good? I guess because the rate of fire is faster? Like this has a 54 quality rating, but to me it's better. Oh, I guess because it fires really slowly. It's got a rate of fire of 1. Whereas this one can fire multiple. So I guess the physical damage is not DPS. That's just probably the initial hit. This probably has much better DPS. Jordan, do you have a higher than 60 hertz monitor? Not for this 4K one. This is technically, my main monitor is a 4K monitor. It only goes up to 60. I have 1080, 120 hertz, or no, sorry, 240 hertz 1080p monitors also. Guys, I don't mean to like just look at the inventory or this forever, but I'm genuinely torn. between whether or not I want this old dueling pistol, which is more powerful but slower and also does way more armor. Actually, I guess, I don't know. I guess if you look at it, this does 22 armor damage, but I can fire 4 shots, I guess, rather than just one at a time. So I guess in a short span of time, it's probably way better. Either way, bullets, right? It's probably the most important, to be honest. And it's just like universal ammo. So how much does this cost? 7? Oh, they only have 7 in stock? Jeez, okay. Health potion I'm okay on. Armor ointment. Antidote. Balance potion. I've got like a little bit of everything, to be honest. I'm not like out of anything. Yeah, I'm definitely not like out of a bunch of stuff. This is actually kind of a cool hat. This explorer's hat. But I think I'd lose intuition because the one hat that I have is boost my intuition. Oh, this is an elegant tricorn. Staring at the inventory screen is the life of an RPG fan, to be honest. Thanks, Ashar. I appreciate that. The doctor's mask. Oh, good lord. I don't think I'm ever going to find a cape that I like better than my current cape, which is the merchant's cape. It's really the best. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can craft some bullets also, because someone told me. Now I think don't I need a perk to be able to craft bullets though, or can anyone craft? Nope, anyone can craft. No. Okay, science level 2. Science level 2. I need crude iron ore and hoof fungus. Oh Jesus, is that what the bullets are made out of? Ore and fungus, and I need a science level 2. So I should be able to put on a couple outfits for this, if I'm not mistaken. Which, by the way, again, it's like the most RPG thing ever. Put on my alchemist. That should give me 1. And Alex, well, I mean, gunpowder used saltpeter from manure. Yeah, you're right. So, it's a good point. Okay, so I'm only science level 1. That means I need... Crap, is there something else that I have that can give me more science? I don't think so. So it may just be that I cannot craft any bullets at the moment. Oh, let's see. The next point that I'll get is at level 17. Okay, so I'm actually super close. Is that right? I'm 13 experience points away from leveling up. That sucks in a way. I'm so close to being able to do that. And I guess, seeing as how I'm at least at intuition level 2 with my hat, Yeah, I guess next time I level up, I'll take at least a level 1 in science, so I might be able to craft my own bullets. Because I didn't realize that like merchants weren't going to have more to buy. Ghost Yoda, yeah, in Inquisition, I agree. Like, you don't really have to make, you just kind of craft a bunch, maybe twice. Maybe if you do that 2 times, that's really all you need. And I that's fine, but I like it when the crafting is actually more involved. Back on. Okay, let's get moving. Oh, that's right. Someone said go do Kurtz, otherwise he's gonna get mad at us. And I if that's true, and I totally believe that it is true in a Spiders game, because they would totally do something like that. I really believe that. Go to the Ghost Regiment's camp with Kurt. I completely this. And I'm actually probably gonna maybe take Vasco. I feel like he won't have anything to say that's going to disagree with Kurt too much. Okay. Alright, Shadow Burst is... God, I really should probably... I forgot what the quick ones are. Yeah, I guess I can... I guess we'll do this for Shadow Burst. It should be fine. I forgot that I had Resuscitation Powder. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Fury Powder is another one that, like... Go ahead and assign that there. That should work.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Things are about to get dicey.
Come on.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Okay. Alright, the team's doing okay. Frozenberry says, why do I get a Dragon Age Origins with Assassin's Creed vibe from this? I think what other people have also said is that there's just a bunch of vibes from this game. Like, it's sort of like a good, I don't want to say a good, what's the word I'm looking for? It's sort of like a cautionary tale where I think what a lot of people do on the internet is just say, oh, we should take from column A and from column B and a little bit from this and a little bit from that. And I think that the mistake there is to assume that if you just do a greatest hits from all the different games that you'll land with something amazing. But I think that this spiders sometimes proves that even if you try and take a little bit of the best from each, you don't end up with a great game. You end up with kind of an okay game. Okay, skills. And if I'm trying to remember here, what did I do? I got Shadow Burst. I want something that increases the proximity of Shadow Burst. Area of effect, so that's way down there. That's going to take me multiple ones to do. One-handed heavy weapons. I really don't care about that. And I really kind of don't care about two-handed blades either. This is roll. This is galvanizing fury. Counterattacks generates more fury. That might be good. Firearms deal more damage. Damage more armor. Okay, I actually want this more. I'm trying to get guns more into play. Oh, thank you everyone for being here. I hope everyone is, again, doing okay, having a good time. Hi, Nicole. Amy, Dave, can we set everyone and everything on fire? How you feeling, Amy? You doing okay over there in quarantine, trying to set everybody on fire? No, I mean, I don't even think there are fire spells in this game, to be honest. Unfortunately, I have a tiny little lamp that's attached to my belt. That's about it. Okay, so we added some to guns. I don't have another attributes point until level 19. Aaron says, don't call her out like that, Jordan. I mean, look, the only reason why I asked that question is because I know what it feels like to want to set everything and everyone on fire. God damn it, that's what video games are good for sometimes. But no, we might get stabby. I mean, we tried to get stabby last time, and I accidentally set a guy free that we all agreed needed to die. I still feel bad about that. But anyway, I don't really need any more vigor because my main armor gives me vigor. I'm actually already level 2 craftsman, yeah? No, I could be. I'm level 1 on craftsman, but I can have an armor that gives me level 2. That's fine. Amy, Dave, I'm still at work while everyone else is on furlough, so yeah, burn. Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean by furlough, because for some people, furlough is like very little pay or no pay. I would not envy that position. If you mean furlough as in paid time off, I mean, I guess that's always nice. Depending on how the strength of your company is, though, right? I know some people who are paid time off right now, but they're scared because they don't know if the business that they work for is going to be there when this is all over. I mean, we have to remember businesses are not all, bottomless fonts of money. Some of the small places, like, they're really wondering how they're going to survive. I am one of the folks who's just working. I mean, the company that I'm working for has not been impeded by this, so I've got plenty of work to do, but let's not talk too much about the real life stuff. Science or something else. I just said we need science because I really think crafting my own bullets is the way to go. So this build is turning into a generalist, which is not what I wanted when I first started playing this game. But at this point, this whole playthrough has been. At this point, I'm just trying to finish the game, so may as well be a generalist and do as my heart desires. Also, am I okay as far as volume-wise? Because I do tend to move around a lot, and especially I'm playing with a controller, so I can sometimes tend to sit back a little bit. So if I'm too quiet, let me know. I'll move the mic or adjust the gain or something. Okay, now with this outfit on, I should be able to craft bullets. I can craft a lot of bullets now, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, I like this. I mean, I know I need my ore for other things, but let's use like at least half of the fungus. Do at least 20 more bullets. Hell yes. Okay. Now now we can do some damage here. I'm almost wishing I would have bought the gun now. I totally did not upgrade my gun, and I really wish I had now. Because I still have a pretty basic firearm. Am I in stealth mode because the thing is sleeping?
And let's go! See if you can ward off this feint!
Alright, not bad. I don't know how you guys came up with this because I wasn't watching the chat closely enough, but now hello, I am the Jordan is a thing. So whichever one of you is responsible for this, shame on you, and also thank you. Because I kind of like it. Everybody go tweet at Katie, hello, I am the Jordan. So that way she will be aware of this new meme which you have crafted. It was Aaron, of course it was. Why am I not surprised? Quick save. Am I near? Oh, please tell me this is like one of the shrines that gives you a point. No, this is like a little village. Oh, this is another one of the native. The village of Chavier something. Hello, person. This one's got kind of an interesting little design. That big... Is that a boulder? Or is that some kind of skull on top of there? Oh, are you a merchant?
Are you looking for a guide?
Ask about his business.
Do you offer services as a guide?
Sometimes I take Renaigse to a good fishing place. They give me beautiful objects in exchange. But right now we have to be careful. There have been accidents with the Tenlans. Did you want anything else?
I must go. Goodbye.
Honestly, I'm just kind of looking for merchants because I do like the fact that the different factions do have different, like that one merchant that's at your camp is kind of a generalist one. That does look like a storage. This person's a guard, certainly.
Bird tear to mad. Bird tear to mad. Why are you wearing the same clothes as a knight?
I saw somewhere that someone said turn down the sensitivity on the camera, which is like kinda true. But I actually think that the character movement is a little bit weird, to be honest. Like, it's kind of jerky.
Oi, Renaigse. Are you a hunter? I am skilled, but unable to chase away all of these Tenlans alone. Our village barely survives.
Okay, he didn't even give me a quest. Like, I didn't even have an option. Say, I'll help you.
Esquetu.
Very interesting. I should probably stop getting distracted from helping Kurt, but at the same time, I just want to see what's in this village real quick.
Partir Tumad.
I was kind of hoping for a merchant, but doesn't look like it. This place is bigger than I thought. I mean, it's not a huge village, but it's got more real estate than I initially thought it did. Alright, anyway, quick save on the way out. Let's go help Kurt. Kurt is probably my favorite. I mean, I will say, he's almost certainly my favorite thus far. It's like a common thing that I've said over and over again, that I just like the regular dude type companions, and Kurt is definitely just that regular dude. He's basically your family's master at arms. So Kurt has trained the player character since they were young. He's always been kind of like your sparring partner, and now he's sort of your bodyguard slash, I don't know, loyal companion. And part of the company or whatever that he's with, I don't remember exactly. I think maybe they were being kind of like betrayed or destroyed from the inside. And there's this regiment called the Ghost Regiment, which is supposed to be like the secret ops type group, but now they might be like turning on them. Holy shit, you guys are really going. Now it's like Fight Club? The first rule of Hello, I Am the Jordan, don't talk about Hello, I Am the Jordan. Oh boy. Oh, look at that.
And let's go! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Oh, no, can't touch this.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
I'm good.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Dude, Kurt and Vasco are actually a good team. Because when I had Kurt and Ciora, like, Ciora was dying real fast. I'm still kind of wondering how we're going to get to that portion of over here. Unless I missed a road that I was supposed to go through. Oh no, maybe it's up here. That's probably it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying playing GreedFall right now. Like, not... I think it's because I maybe have just lowered my expectations so much that at this point I'm finally able to enjoy it, because I just stopped expecting anything from it. It's enjoyable enough. I mean, it's certainly pretty cliche, and it's very sort of like by the numbers. Not terrible, though. Oh, this should be fun.
go! Potion if you want to cast more spells.
Oh, that took out. Oh my.
Faint. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off the faint.
Look at our crew right here. I'm having to remember though, which of my potions is mapped to... Magic is up, health is down, fear is right. And the stupid light is on the left, which I'll probably have to take off eventually, because I don't know why I have the light mapped to anything. Oh, hey, Fussel, what's up, man? Quick stop by. Well, Fussel, while I have you here, let me just say, like, your photography skills have really been getting good, man. I don't know if that's something that you work on, like, actively for a long time now, but every time, because I say this because I've been trying to use Instagram more to upload more screenshots, because I feel like my screenshot game has been getting pretty good for Andromeda with Ansel and everything, but every time I go in there, I see you're, like, taking shots of food or outdoors or whatever, and it's really looking good, man. I don't even know if I'm going the right way to find Kurt's quest, but yeah, I'm going the right way-ish. I've been actively getting into it for the past 4 or so days. Not a long-term project yet. Yeah. Well, it's coming along good for being so early into it. I'm working on my fake photography game, or as I like to call it, the screen archery game. Because I've never been like one of those people that I feel takes really amazing screenshots in games, but I feel like I've been using Ansel long enough with Andromeda that I'm getting better. I forgot to do this, but let's store the Great Scythe and let's store this ring since I know I can't use it. Do I have anything else in here? Do I have like guns stored or anything? No, I sure don't. Armor. Oh, dang, I've got quite a bit of stuff. Wait, is this mine? No, this is... Okay, what's in the chest? Okay, not that much. Which is good. Fussel, mind answering me one thing, Jordan? Yeah, sure, shoot. Allie, does anybody have any ideas for a 20-ish page fiction workshop piece? I have to write a piece by the 10th, and I'm not so proud of what I've come up with so far. Well, I mean, I guess the real question is, if you've already written something, what part of it are you not proud of? Do you not like the idea as much as you thought you did? Or do you like the idea, you just didn't like how you executed on it? Because those are two very different things. And also understand sometimes that if you execute on an idea that's not your favorite really, really well, sometimes that makes you think the overall idea is better. You know, if you execute on something really well, it doesn't have to be the best ever. I should have seen that coming. Why are you subjecting yourself to this torture method disguised as a game? Man, you beat it, if I'm not mistaken. Right, you actually did beat this game. I didn't, and I feel like in order to join you in hammering it for its faults, I at least have to be able to say that I beat it. Or maybe you didn't beat it, I can't remember. But I'm actually enjoying playing it, which it totally shocks me, believe me. I thought it was also going to be torture. And it was almost just kind of a goof last time someone said pick the most random thing in your Steam inventory. I didn't even realize I still had this game installed, and so I said, okay, well that's pretty much the most random thing in there, and I played it. For some reason, I just kind of enjoyed it. I like Eurojank. I don't know what to say. I did, and I hated the last 10 hours of it. Could be. That could be a thing. That could still happen to me. I'm not saying that it won't. Is that a chicken? What is that? Like a little turkey thing. Also, it just disappeared into thin air, so there's that. Reza, for Eurojank, I mean, to be honest, I didn't even know that the term Eurojank was a thing until maybe like a year or two ago, and so I'm pretty new to it myself. I feel like Technomancer kind of fits into that build. Mars Warlog fits into that build. I feel kind of bad saying Kingdom Come Deliverance, because to me, Kingdom Come Deliverance is like AA pushing into AAA quality. I really, really like the storytelling. But to be quite honest, on a technical level, it probably is Eurojank, so I'd say that one is one I quite enjoyed. But yeah, I mean, I think that Click for Gameplay is a YouTube channel that really introduced me to the concept of Eurojank, and I think he's really good at highlighting a lot of this stuff. It was that channel that introduced me to Outward and things like that, so... Oh, here we go. I should probably make a hard save here. I assume they're gonna talk to me before I go in, right? No? Are they just gonna let me go in? And the thing is, I really need to remember, like, what is going on in this quest, but here we go.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with
Bro,
you?
that's a lot of history. The way he
They're
said
not one of
trained
My
together.
name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Captain Vasco. No need to comment about our distance from the sea. I know.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
Okay. Ask about the training received here. Find out about the site's organization. I mean, first things first is, yeah, what the heck are you guys doing around here? What's the purpose?
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I've never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. And our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
Alright. And, what kind of training?
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Alright, and how are you all organized?
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training, but most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
Right, and so Raynier's death that's one of Kurt's friends. Maybe someone was uncovering something about the true meaning of this regiment, and they got killed, so...
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Raynor.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours.
Thanks, Hustle.
My
Thanks for stopping by, man.
I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable that these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Raynor.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
Old barrack rivalries.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. Let's continue. I want to know what's going on here.
Yeah, same, Kurt. So I guess we got to shake down some of the lieutenants. Yeah, I got to say the lieutenant thing really is bothering me also. Lieutenant sounds to me like if you're a landlord and you're standing right in the middle of your building, like you're standing right in front of the middle tenant, and then there's a right tenant, and then there's a left tenant. That's the lieutenant. These people are lieutenants. Let's stop being silly here. Oh, these dudes are boxing it up over here. Damn, look at this. Got some brawling going on. Oh, damn, son. Oh, that's a lazy punch. Oh, look at that. Getting kneed. Oh, bam. To the body. Big left hand. Oh, right. Left jab. Double jab. Oh, Hat Guy is coming back. He's just got a good left hand in. They're just feeling each other out right now. Oh, missed. Lazy punches from Hat Guy. Bald Guy just with a good combo finishing up there with the front kick. Another lazy strike from Hat Guy. To the body, then a big left hand from Baldy. Oh, right hand. Double jab. I don't know. I think this loop's just going to play on forever, but Hat Guy is just going to... It's like the guys practicing in the Inquisition in Haven. They just do it forever, but Hat Guy's just getting his ass kicked forever. Anyone doing push-ups? Look, this game has such good push-ups. They have such good push-up form in their animation.
Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
Ask her how she got here. What kind of training?
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
Hey, how did she get here?
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolf in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, of course.
All right, and what about this squadron?
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
Interesting. Try to corrupt her to obtain information? That's a weird way to word that, but I have a 100% chance. Guess my charisma is quite high, so...
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is the governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rayner, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
Is he Tom, right? Just like freaking Blackwall comes out of nowhere. All right, so we got a couple more people to question here. In the shadow. How do I get down there? Oh, I've got it drop down. Okay, question the instructors, question the recruits. Yeah, I mean, I guess let's question some of the recruits while we're here.
Hello, soldier.
Captain?
We need information.
Captain!
Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
I wish I had a cape like that. You mean one that sort of floats 2 inches away from your body? Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting. Discuss his training.
How would you describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life.
You've sure got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
I'll tell you, if you want great capes, Assassin's Creed Syndicate with either capes or coats is just really, really quite good. Discuss accidents during maneuvers.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No. Of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence. Captain.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy's answers about his training seem pretty dubious to me.
You can't hide the lies.
So I'm trying to really follow what this quest is about. Obviously Rayner's dead. We're trying to figure out who killed him, and it feels like this crew is being trained to do Black Ops stuff. They're supposed to be training to counteract the native magic, but I think they're being used kind of more to take out other squadrons.
Soldier! Captain! At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it. You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Rainer sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well,
He's only
not at
afraid of the
all.
right tenant.
It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Rainer. And we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
Yeah, we could have the right
leave
tenant.
this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear, but he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Oh, damn, that dude just took a mean right hand. Oh, look at that head snap. If somebody's head snapped that much getting punched with a goddamn haymaker, they would be on the canvas. Let's see, who's the other? There we go.
Lieutenant,
Captain.
my friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
This guy's beard does not look right. I'm sorry. This guy's beard, it does not look like a beard, okay? It looks like a... What? Come on, man. That looks like a Halloween costume beard. Reza, thoughts on Ferguson versus McGregor? Honestly, I do not follow the UFC very closely. I guess that's the fight that's happening, right? Tony Ferguson and Conor McGregor, because what the last fight for McGregor was Cowboy Cerrone, right? And he got him with the shoulder thing. So is that the fight that's happening? Is that Ferguson McGregor? Like, seriously, I'm totally out of the loop. I am not an expert on MMA, UFC at all. So if that fight's happening, like if that's happening tonight, I don't know it. So you're gonna have to catch me up. If that's the fight that's happening, that sounds like a good fight, right? Tony Ferguson is the person that everyone wanted McGregor to fight, if I'm not mistaken.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity. It would definitely be instructive.
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
I heard the recruit Rainer trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rainer fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell?
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it.
So I still don't feel like we're getting any closer to the murder, except for maybe the fact that Rainier found what they were training for. And they killed him for it. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, homie. Look at this. Come on, are you kidding me? Is it Saturday or is it Monday? Because I think it's chest day, son. Look at the elbows tucked in. Look at the core engaged. No sag on the posterior, right? His butt's not hanging down. The back is straight, right? Shoulder blades back, elbows tucked in, nose almost touching the ground, feet properly placed apart, good rhythm. He's not hoisting himself up, just a nice, tight chest contraction. That's how you do a push-up, son. What are you doing, Liam? You telling me 600 years in the future you forgot how to do push-ups? God damn, son. No wonder the initiation couldn't get any colony started. Nobody knew how to do push-ups. No discipline. Look at these people. They got to call their lieutenants lieutenants. He doesn't care. He's getting work done, son. Upper pec, outer pec, lower pec, push-ups. Quarantine, kiss my ass. You can get a good workout in without a gym. Push-ups, son. I love it. Everything else that's wrong with this game, and plus, trust me, there's a lot. Push-up game, strong. All right, there you go. Push-up rant 2020.
Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
Me? At your orders, Captain.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about the training.
You look exhausted. Is training that rough here?
Well, it's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue. That's the key to it all.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your vocation.
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling. The strength of the Shadow.
What is that? Your motto?
Our squadrons, Captain.
Here we go. Discuss comrades.
You seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all.
Are you afraid of what they might think of you?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron. We are very united.
Jordan's kink is good exercise form. I mean, you know what? That's pretty funny. I'll give you that. Ask him about Raynor.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known Raynor.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer. He left.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Raynor left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, sire. Captain?
Lieutenants! Report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go! Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Oh, good plan, Kurt. Good plan. All right, me and Vasco got some shit to do. Recruit. Okay, Wilhelm again. Very nice. Aaron, Jordan is really into push-ups because he can't do them, I'm convinced. That's actually half true. I think I did push-ups wrong for a long time. And I think there's a lot of people, even folks that go to the gym and work out and do all this, that just do push-ups wrong. And it's a bit, push-ups are basically pointless. The whole point of good push-up form is to work out your chest. If you're doing push-ups in a way, in particular in the way that they're animated in Andromeda, which I don't think is like intentional, obviously, they were just lazy. It's almost more like a shoulder pike. Like he's got his ass up too far, and so then it becomes a shoulder workout. And if you're sagging, it also kind of becomes a shoulder workout. Or if your arms are too far out or too in or whatever, it becomes shoulders, it becomes triceps, just kind of overall like your arms. And that's pointless. You want to position your body correctly so that all of the tension gets put onto your pectorals so that you actually work out your chest muscle. So yeah, definitely I pay attention to it because I was one of those people who just did them wrong for a long time. All right, let's get, I think Wilhelm knows more than he's letting on.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry, Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
Okay, first of all, what is up with this? What are you guys actually being trained for?
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
All they leave you with is your survival instinct. Obey or die. It's inhuman.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
Jordan is either swole like Iron Bull or skinny as Solus. There is no in between. I mean, I technically am in between, but it's probably closer to Solus. I'm definitely not jacked. I grew up very skinny. I was just kind of naturally skinny, and I think I got into working out just so I could fucking carry groceries without getting winded. And so for a while, I was pretty into it. Actually, for the past couple years, I haven't been nearly as into like lifting weights and stuff. But I got bigger. For someone who started off really skinny, I got bigger for a while. I'd say actually, oddly enough, if you look at like Ryder or Liam, like the model that they use in Andromeda, because the model that they were using for Shepard was a total Unreal 3 like Gears of War engine by the end, so Shepard just looked like he was on steroids, and so did everybody else in 3. But the Andromeda male models are super fit, like they're ripped, they have visible abs, but they're not crazy as far as their proportions, like muscularly. They have very good triceps. I don't know who they modeled the actual body after, but the triceps are unreal. But otherwise, that's pretty realistic. Yeah, man, what's really going on here, Wilhelm?
What's really going on here? We know that Raynor didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Okay, well then, what about Raynor? Was he one of the recruits here? Did he escape? Is that what I'm thinking happened?
As for Raynor, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Raynor's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise, I'll soon be as dead as Raynor.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Very interesting. So it wasn't
Thank you.
even...
Really?
Oh, here we go.
That was truly fascinating.
Captain,
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
I like how it says pretend to leave the camp. So very interesting. So it wasn't even necessarily as high level as I thought. They're just running a crazy, supposedly elite training program where they just kill certain recruits.
Kurt, Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raynor wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes, but he told me it's not really training. The recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death. I know.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refuse to open for me.
We can't just barge in and hope they give up. What's your plan?
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
I feel like their teeth are moving out of sync with their lips, which is really, really annoying. I keep looking at the lip syncs, and I think that's literally what it is, and it just makes it really hard to follow. Okay, we're going to search Captain Rolf's office, and then we're going to find out what's in the basement. Alright, let's go into sneak mode, which is, by the way, the dumbest thing ever. The stealth in this game basically makes no sense.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
Okay, well, I mean, presumably... God, the crouching animation looks so dumb, so I'm just not going to do that anymore. All recruits who receive this note are summoned to Soldier Wilhelm's night training. Oh, his night training. This training is not optional. You're expected at 10 p.m. on the forest trail north of the camp. Should a recruit not attend this training, they will be subject of the next training. So they found out. Old Wilhelm is about to get it for spilling the beans. This is like the cafeteria or something. Alright, I'm assuming his office is upstairs. I assume that's the basement. Oh, this is like the men's where the rank and file sleep. This one. Yep. There are the keys. Torture chamber and maybe a letter. Yep. Letter from the commander. Congratulations for the work you have done. Oh, so Captain Rolf, congratulations for the work you have done. You have perfectly fulfilled your mission so far, and several of your ghost recruits have already accessed positions close to the governors as planned. Okay, so they are clandestine sort of operatives. Major Herman has informed me that you have suffered some casualties, but nothing susceptible of changing our plans. Continue on this path, and we should be ready to act shortly. Act on what? So they're positioning themselves around the governors. Are they planning some sort of coup?
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Letter from Major Herman. Captain Rolf, your recruits have arrived in San Mateus and perfectly fulfill Okay, that's a typo. Fulfill our expectations. I would not have expected anything less from one of my best students. I made sure that the commander knew what a good job you did in your ghost camp. I have no doubt that he will know how to reward you. If the recruits we sent to the other cities are just as efficient, you too will be major soon. God, so this guy was going to get a promotion from this. So we really need to be talking to the Major Herman then, right? I mean, that's the person who seems to be overseeing all this crap. God, you guys are really taking this Swolus thing to a whole nother level. You guys are really having fun here. Yeah, they're definitely torturing the crap out of some people.
This room.
Oh.
What could have happened in here?
Nothing.
Smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
And to think I complained about the Nort's training practices, but this is horrific, Kurt.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. God damn. Oh. Anybody alive in here? Damn. Whoa. We got piles of bodies. Fucking hell. Formation report. We have trained the new recruits as instructed. However, some of them seemed to have a hard time with the lack of sleep, so they were sent to the Black Room to be toughened up. We suffered a casualty, but the experience was very successful, and even though they came out slightly weakened, they were much more cooperative afterward.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Raynor shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
The boy will pay the ultimate price for having helped us.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Okay, find out what is in the basement. Arrest Cast save from his nightly punishment. Okay, well, I definitely want to save him, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. So, we've got three things, right? Arrest Captain Rolf. Save Wilhelm from his nightly punishment. Are those two opposing, like, are those two opposing objectives, or? I don't understand. Right, so arrest Captain Rolf is over there. Right, I've got to leave here. Right, go out to the ground floor. Or are these both exits that will both lead me? Yeah, I feel like I have to exit through the ground floor. That takes me outside somewhere. Can I get out to the wider? No, they're both in this region. I feel like this is a choice, basically.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You're a good captain, Kurt, but I hope you understand that they won't hold back on us.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Alright, well, let's try and sneak number one. Can we knock people out? I can't remember. First of all, turn the light off. Oh, alright. I thought stealth might have meant, like... Jesus. Let's not do that. Let's not get stabby with him. I know you guys wanted to stab some folks, but not like this.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them.
Amy says, woo, shake.
You're a good captain, Kurt. Hope you understand that they
Let me
won't
try
hold back
something.
on
What
us.
if I just...
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt.
Item
I can't
equipped.
promise anything more.
Can I just go unarmed? Is that a thing? There's no unarmed, is there? No. Okay. First of all, that guy's not even there anymore. Oh, that would be a great glitch if I can kill him, reload, and then he's just gone. That would be hilarious. The music's actually pretty good. I mean, it's not good, but it's like that steady pulse is actually kind of... It's rudimentary, like it's simplistic, don't get me wrong, but effective. Ugh, that guy's gonna see me. God, I hate doing stealth in games that are not actually meant to be stealth. Also, it's actually kind of a joke, because in this game, they're so dumb. Look at this crap. This guy is so dumb. I'm walking right in front of him.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Alright, I'm going to try that again. I don't want to do this too many times, but I do feel like they should be dumb enough to just kind of jank this way through.
These recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You're a good captain, Kurt. But I hope you understand that they won't hold back on us.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they definitely have pretty set patrol patterns, but... Reza, does it have anything interesting to say about colonialism other than it's bad? Do most people have anything interesting to say about colonialism other than it's bad? I mean, that's a question I would love to see answered at some point. I know.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I wonder if I can... No, because it fails that objective as soon as I do it. I wonder if there's just a route that I'm not understanding.
These recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You're a good captain, Kurt. But I hope you understand that they won't hold back on us.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Is this guy gonna move, or is he gonna stand here literally forever? Because in that case, there's nowhere for me to go. Or is there? Am I hidden up here? Like, what's happening? If I'm over here, can he see me? We're about to find out. Okay, interesting. If that guy never moves, how on earth am I supposed to get by this? There's really no way, is there? Unless I go to the other side. But then there's the homeboy, the third homeboy that's walking back and forth. I don't want to upset Kurt, is really the only thing. That's the only reason why I'm not just stabbing everybody. I don't see a route that I can go that's... Can anybody see me over here? No, okay, alright, maybe this is something. What's hilarious is your companions never get seen. F it, I'm going for it. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, that's arrest Rolf. Where's the other? Where's the balls? Am I? Okay, that's Rolf. Oh, wait, so which way? I don't even know if I went to the right objective. This is the objective for save Wilhelm. This is the objective for Rolf. God damn, I don't even know. You didn't, yeah, spoiler alert. It really doesn't look like I did, but that was so confusing the way that the icons were before. First of all, how would I even... Dope. How can he just see me through a wall? That's really what I want to know. This makes no kind of sense either, like the design of the map and how it works. Was I just supposed to come straight through this door? Like, I really don't understand where I was supposed to be going. Clearly, right? So if I go this way, then can I get Rolf? Can I do both?
It's blocked.
Shit.
It's blocked.
Alright, well, let's try and get Wilhelm anyway. That's what we originally wanted to do. Here, turn right. Okay, first things first, save the kid. Second thing second. See if we can get Rolf.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Come on,
How come I can't just drop down there? Oh well. I'm glad I have bullets. This is like the jankiest thing ever. And some of them just cannot die. Like, what the hell?
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Raynor.
That was so weird.
Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. Times!
Intuition, discuss the letter or reason with them. Let's try the letter.
Do you know what happens to those who die in this regiment? Their bodies are thrown out like those of rabid animals. If you die here, you'll die without glory. No one will ever know what happened to you. I doubt that's what they promised you when you joined the Guard.
No. No, of course not.
A good soldier doesn't fight for glory. He fights to be the best.
Really? Then the Guard really has changed. Did you recruits leave your families to end up lynched and thrown into a ditch?
No. You're right, Captain. We never should have ended up here.
Traitors! Cowards! Deserters!
A bit of poison on my blade.
Oh, great. Oh, we're just fighting these folks who won't give up now.
Will you be all right?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that, at least.
I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece.
Yes, Captain.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
Okay, so we do get to do both then. We saved Wilhelm, and now it seems like we should be able to go back and deal with Rolf.
Let's
Okay.
hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
That's probably not going to work. I think that's maybe the difference, is now that we did this first, Rolf is going to be tipped off. Is this now not blocked?
It's blocked.
Ah, Jesus. Okay, now back to the sneaky sneak. It's blocked. Yeah, no, it really is. Permanently, apparently. And I still don't even understand, like, he's in this center thing, but there's no door, really. There's no entrance into this except for going around this way. This guy is guarding jack shit. He is literally just staring at a wall. So I don't understand how we're supposed to get into this place anyway. Where the hell am I supposed... Oh, do I have to go up here somewhere? I've got to go up here. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, no, I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense, but it follows at least well enough that I can figure it out.
Nobody saw have to do is ambush them in the pit.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Rolf, bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Oh shit.
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat
Because that always
myself,
works, reminding
recruits.
people of mottos.
Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims
With
of
a name
these
like
monsters,
Smuckers, it's gotta
and
be
we are
good.
here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid a fight, to spare your
Hurts.
lives.
We're second. We try harder.
What do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey. Enough! To arms! Attack!
Snap into a Slim Jim. Okay, what are we gonna try here? Intuition. Convince them by mentioning Raynor. Make them understand the situation, but this has a 2. Does this mean I don't have enough? Promise them clemency if they surrender. That's interesting. I guess I don't have enough? Is that what this red one means? Make them understand the situation. Yes, I do not have enough intuition. Great. Charisma, 50% chance, not bad. Mention saving Wilhelm. I don't even know if they would be happy about that. I don't think that's going to work. I mean, promising them clemency is actually probably the best one, and I probably do have the authority to do that as legate. But they also probably think, well, fuck, if we just kill you, we don't really need that, do we? I'm going to go with my charisma here.
Must I remind you what happened to Raynor?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
Maybe not. But this is how
Shit.
one becomes an elite soldier. The best! Exactly. And no tenderfoot in a silk suit would understand anything about it. Attack!
Yeah, your fucking
Bit of
funeral.
poison on my blade.
And let's go!
To my house!
Let's see what
Death to the others!
Let's see what you're capable of this fate.
Okay, now we're gonna get a little strategic here. Which one of you has the most armor? You. Ah, you're the winner, chicken dinner. God damn, do I really have that many bullets? How did I get that many bullets? I thought I only crafted like 20. Do I get like a pack of 5? Is that how many I get?
Come on. Let's
This guy, you're next. And you're dead. See, if I'm gonna get real strategic with it, they basically stand no chance. Which you really gotta think, right? Like, if you're a person who's just watching everybody get shot to death, why are they really strafing me back and forth? And you can have that. I should probably help. No, my squad's actually doing pretty decent over there, it looks like. They're like 1-on-1 and I'm 3-on-1. So, he's still got some armor left. Alright, you're next.
see what you're capable of.
Oh, nope. Gotta reload.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I ain't like them apples.
Your men were thrashed. You disappoint me, Lieutenant. I expected better from your troops. I'm sorry, Captain. But where's the second squadron? They should have been here a long time ago.
Forget them, Rolf. They're not coming back.
They were smart enough to surrender. It's just the 2 of you now.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
Alright, boy, come on then.
Then let's go!
Is it literally just him, or is his buddy... Oh, wow, this is kind of sad. I'm just gonna let Kurt do... Oh, damn! Kurt is getting revenge, bruh.
And death to the others!
That's all you, Kurt. Do your thing, boy. Get him. Damn, Kurt is going to town right now. Oh, shit. That is probably the most deadly that a companion has been in an RPG in a long time, outside of a cutscene. You know what? I give him props for that. That was really cool. Oh, damn. Did his head get cut off? Does he not have a head anymore, or did it just kind of clip into that other mesh? I can't really tell. I want to believe he just got his head chopped off by Kurt, though. Damn, Kurt straight up busted him up. And a sharp claymore. Oh, Kurt's definitely taking that because he earned it. So much loot. So does it have anything like avoid among the recruits? Well, ultimately we ended up failing that because these ones wouldn't listen. I guess I probably just, once I leave here, Kurt will have something else to say. Let us arm Kurt with his new weapon that he has now earned. Because he had this rusted thingamacrapper. And... oh, dang, does this take agility for? God dang it, I guess he needs more agility before he can use this. Does he have any agility? He's got level 2 agility, and he won't have... dang, okay, so he's a while away from having even level 3. Much less level 4 agility. Unless I give him... can I give him a piece of armor that boosts his agility, maybe? Even so, though, he definitely doesn't have level 4. Anyway. Right.
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait for this camp to close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Oh, good. I like it when they do this, when they just fast travel you immediately. Yeah, for all the things that this game doesn't do well, and trust me, there's plenty of it, I just kind of enjoy the thoroughness with which they treat some of their quests. Like, they just feel like they really follow through on some of the details that are important if you give a damn about the story.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the Commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the Commander's project to the Governor of the Congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt, and too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinde.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
So now do we go to... Okay, so now that's counted as completed, right? Quest is now done. Yep, sure is. Okay, so we still have Vasco's and several other things to do. All right, very good. Well, that should be all for today. I mean, we did do over 2 hours, so that's a pretty good run right there. And we finally got Kurt's quest done, which is what I really wanted to do. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining on the stream today. Katie and I will be back tomorrow, and we will be back to Dragon Age Origins. We'll be going at 2 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, everyone have a good rest of your Saturday until then. And yeah, everybody have a good night. Talk to you soon. Take care.